In this presentation, I will overview the orientation page in the class dashboard. I am using the Accounting 1A dashboard, but the same applies to other classes 1B and 1C, which I have a similar setup for. If you go to your class dashboard under the orientation tab, you will see something like this. It will explain that we're using 3 sites: Etudes, the actual dashboard itself, which is a Google site, and then my accounting lab, or MAL. And so on this side right there, it will give you sort of what the explanation is for each of these in terms of how we use it. And by now you probably know this, but just in case you want to learn more about the use of these sites, then you can obviously go here. But basically, Etudes is for communication and for running the class. MAL is for your completion and deliverable or delivering of your assignments, which means your reading checks, your homework assignments, and your tests, including your midterm exams and your final exam. And the class dashboard has all the instructions for basically anything from your modules to the weekly agendas to the project and so on. If you keep going down on that orientation page, you have different links for different instructions for different sort of parts of the quarter. The one you're on right now will be your first day. So I'm going to go in there right now and click on this. And obviously, in your first day, you should review the syllabus. You should also review the usage of Etudes, which I already sort of briefly overviewed in a different presentation. And then also here it shows you how we use MAL itself. But going back to the syllabus, I'm just going to show you the structure of the syllabus. Look at obviously the instruction, at the SY1, which I labeled SY1, which means syllabus 1 and syllabus 2 and so on. So SY1 is my instructor's contact information, how to contact me, how to, basically bottom line there is don't use email, use your private messages feature in Etudes to contact me. That's the main thing. Other things are here sort of self-explanatory. You should go in there and review each of these sections. But the one you really want to go into right now, it will be the textbooks part. Textbook obviously gives you anything you need to know about buying the textbooks. I'm going to go there right now. I'm going to navigate to that part of the syllabus to make sure you actually see what I'm looking at. And again, even though this is Accounting 1A, sort of the same thing applies to Accounting 1B and Accounting 1C for this summer quarter. And it will probably include also the fall. As you can see here, you will have instructions as to how you buy the book. You should buy the book at the bookstore. It comes bundled with an access code to then use MAL, my accounting lab. That 16-digit code plus the course ID is what you will need to register yourself into MAL. And so you can follow this set of instructions, or you can also use this video to learn how to do the registration process. If you do that, you'll be in the right section for the class. Now, obviously, the course ID for Accounting 1B will be different, so you have to check your syllabus specifically to see what is your number for your quarter. If in terms of the book itself, if you already purchased the book, great. If you haven't, you have 3 options. One is the full ebook printed and access code at the bookstore. Sometimes you already have the printed book for some reason. Maybe your friend gave it to you, and you want to just buy the standalone MAL's access code, and that's with ebook. So that will give you it's about the same price anyway. It will give you the ebook inside of MAL, and there's also an option for you to buy the ebook. The standalone MAL access without the ebook, and that's a little cheaper. If you, for some reason, need a little more time to get money, but you still want to work on the on the assignments, now, because you actually have to get into this right now, you would also have a 14-day temporary access option, which you will be able to get into through the normal registration process. You have to follow this process anyway to get to that 14-day option. If you keep going into the syllabus, you will see that the other section you might want to focus on will be your syllabus, your grade components in section SY6. And so again, it's very similar to Accounting 1B. I don't want to do another presentation for Accounting 1B right now, but it will be similar to this, where you have what's due. There's some drops in some cases. In this case, you have 0 drops for this one, but they have 2 drops for your homeworks. So your points are going to be added together. These are basically percentage points, weighted points. And so you need to read all of this on your own. The other section that is really important for us is the syllabus. The class calendar. And the class calendar always shows you what is due. It says submit, meaning that you have to actually submit something, or submit something in MAL normally. The due day, and also what is it about. That's the case for each week, and I will detail this in a weekly agenda every week. Let me go back to the first day orientation again, and so you can see that that's the structure of the syllabus itself. In terms of the ATU side, I think I already overviewed this in a different presentation, so you can go there if you want and check that out. With respect to MAL, the one place you're going to be able to, or you need to go to almost every day, will be to take your reading check. It will be under quiz, test. To take the exams under also quiz, test, and to take the homework will be under homework. So you can access those things through here. Once the due date passes, and in some cases, even after you take the item already, you can go into the results area to check your scores and the actual solutions to those items. If you bought, and most of you have it already automatically, if you want to access the ebook, you could go to that link there, and it will take you to the actual ebook, which is the same thing as your printed textbook. Finally, there's some multimedia resources that you can actually take advantage of to learn the material. Very nice. There's videos. There are other things in there that are very, very, very useful, such as demo docs and help me solve this. So you'll see as you explore these items. Well, I hope this proves to be useful. Have fun.